I've felt super uncomfortable since my thumb got burnt. At one point it turned black and I had to stay in the hospital for a couple of days, and I'm really thankful that the kids were being watched over at that time. But I have been filming my own stuff kind of for my own evidence and journaling, and I'll post videos about my thumb and everything on YouTube. But so I wanted to kind of talk about this doll. So I originally found this doll in the shed, but every time I film it, I feel like it does something. I've seen it blink its eyes before because it can, like, when you lay it down, it closes its eyes. But I've seen its eyes shift if I kind of maybe sometimes go this way. Oh, I gotta stay still. I'm shaking a little bit. But I don't know. What the fuck? What the fuck? It looks like it's smiling. So when the paintings fell off the wall, I saw that there's all these like straight up holes. These are huge, and like this is crazy. All behind these paintings. So I'm just wondering if all of these are gonna be the same. What the fuck? So yeah, I thought the kids had been kind of moving this doll around and like in and out of the house, but I think it's doing it itself. I feel like I'm losing my mind. It stopped. What the hell? Should go inside. I love you too, baby. Can you go inside for me? Go back inside, bud. Yeah, I know, but this is open again. Here, come on. So the power went out in my house today in about half of my house, and I had to call an electrician to come and fix a breaker. And I had to get a hold of my landlord to get approval to make sure that I wasn't going to like pay for it out of pocket and then still have to pay December rent. I basically just wanted them to take it off of my rent, but I couldn't get a hold of them. And I realized I actually haven't gotten a hold of my landlords in like 2 months because I've been asking them to like get all this stuff out of the shed and like take care of that situation. So here's the old breaker box. I'm using a faraway candle lighter because my flash isn't working for some reason. Everything is leaking down here. This is all muddy, which is crazy because it's Phoenix. It hasn't rained in forever, and everything is changed in the shed. I'm going to charge my phone and see if that fixes the flash because I want to go in the shed. I haven't updated in a while because I haven't really found anything out of value, and I've kind of been questioning my own sanity. This video was recorded during the daytime, and there was about 3 hours of footage, and this was the only thing that I found. Basically, I've just been staying inside and keeping the blinds shut at night because I don't know, I just feel like I am either freaking myself out, like I'm paranoid and I see things out there and it spirals, you know what I mean? So, but my boyfriend and I just broke up, so I'm probably going to be alone a lot more. So I figured I might as well try to investigate this thing. So I've seen it so many times, and there's this thing called the Uncanny Valley where it's like something that looks human but it's not, freaks you out, and that's entirely true for me. And there's another thing where, like, you know, there used to be like 10 types of humanoids when Homo sapiens first arrived, and like people think that that's what the Uncanny Valley accounts for, is that we like fought with those other humanoids, but I think it could be something else. So I've known about the Uncanny Valley phenomenon for most of my adult life. It's where something looks not quite human and it freaks you out. This will happen to me with certain styles of animation, stuff like that. But so the reigning theory on why we have this instinct is that back when Homo sapiens were first around, there were 9 different species of humanoid, and we likely, as a species, we looked at those humanoids, we labeled them as the other, and we likely fought with them. And archaeologically, those other humanoid types have signs of trauma, so it all really adds up, in my opinion. But so, since this stuff started happening to me, I'm kind of beginning to, I don't know, okay, so I know it sounds crazy, but like, what if there are humanoid types that we have grown to be afraid of because of what they can do and like what they've been doing to me. So for those of you who have been asking, my headaches have been pretty much the same. This doll has been moving around. I have not been back to church. I don't want to be. These cats have also been hanging out around me. There's like 4 more that hang out, but they won't come anywhere near me. I'm sorry. Jesus. I showed in a previous video that the shed has just been opening up. Oh, sorry. I thought that it was just poorly secured or the wind or something, but it just opens up and there's nobody there. It's so freaky. And then everything's moved around inside and the suitcase is gone. Since my boyfriend broke up with me and hasn't been staying over anymore, my plants have been dying again. My kids are going to my sister's house tonight to stay the night, so I'm hoping that I'm going to find something out tonight. I just got home from my friend's house in Flagstaff, and I really don't know how to explain to you guys what's been going on, but I'm just going to do it as simply as I can. I've been staying with my friend in Flagstaff because I was at my house on Christmas Eve. I had my kids with my sister, and I was filming some noises that I heard outside. The last thing that I remember is going outside with my phone, and then I came to, if you live in Phoenix, Arizona, then I was on 19th Avenue and Thomas at 3 a.m., which was about 4 miles from my house. I didn't know how I got there. I didn't have my wallet, phone, keys, nothing. I had this directive in my head, though, that I needed to go to my old house, and not to it, but near it. And I couldn't recall what that meant, but when I came home, I didn't have video or photos on my phone. So everything that I had filmed that night was lost, but not just that, it was all my audio, all my notes, all my photos, everything that I had taken in the past year, everything that I had ever done on that phone was gone, like from the moment I got it. So I don't have any of that. It's not on the cloud. Nothing is there. I have an iPhone. I don't know what happened to any of that information. It's all gone. And it's not even just that, though. It's like the feeling that I got when I was on the side of the road and I came to, like, the contrast between what I thought was reality and what was reality was so different. And I have been having a really hard time reconciling that. Like, honestly, I'm sorry for laughing. It's not funny. If anyone else has experienced this type of dissociative episodes, it's not funny. I don't know what's real. You know? I'm losing my mind. I can't deal with this. So I was just discharged today from the mental hospital. I was there for a little over a month, and this is me driving home here. I don't want to show my face because I haven't had access to any of my skincare products in a while, so but I'm home now, and I was feeling kind of confident when I was at the hospital, but now I'm feeling a little less so. Nothing in particular has happened, and I know it could have just been in my mind, but I know what I saw. I just don't want to see it again.